While in Tokyo, World Anti-Doping Agency Vice President and China's first gold medalist in the Winter Olympics, Yang talked to sports scene's Wang about the short track speed skating legend, shared her thoughts on China's performance so far at the Games.
All right, very happy to be joined by two-time Winter Olympic champion Yang, who now works for WADA of IOC. Yang, welcome aboard. I know that you're just about to wrap up your trip to Tokyo. 7 days went by very fast. So what is the purpose of this whole trip?
Olympics, definitely, which is we have been working on, and since the Olympics delayed from last year, everybody from the Olympic family, we're working on it, and finally we got here. And I was very excited and actually very emotional when the opening, at the opening ceremony, and when the team come into the stadium. It was the most emotion time, and especially at this pandemic background. And it's a very exciting, and also it's just unique. And I'm here for 1 week on behalf of WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, to look over all the doping testing programs. So yeah, that's what my duty here.
7 days, as I said, were very, very brief. And what is the overall impression of the athletes' village and also the venues and elsewhere during your stay in Tokyo?
Actually, we didn't. I didn't go to the village, which is not allowed this time from protecting athlete health point of view. And nobody can go to the village. Before we can, but at this game, that's a special requirement. And we also cannot go anywhere we want. Before we came to Tokyo, we must submit our activity plans, and then we only can go where we proposed. So to me, it's more focused on my work, and I've been having a lot of meetings with all the delegations and with the different sports administrations from a different country, and also with the National Olympic Committee and the international federations. So we have that's overlook with anti-doping, with protecting the clean sports, protecting the athletes. So that's what we have been doing. But definitely, if there's a chance, I would love to go to the events. So actually, I have been to a couple of events, and that's one part of what my passion is.
I know that you went to the 3-on-3 match there. Yang was there as well. So walk us through that experience, if you will.
3-on-3 is a new sport for the Olympics, and it's in the downtown of the city, which is a very great location to promote the sports. Of course, for Tokyo, it's because the pandemic is not very open to the public, but definitely the setup and the games. It's different than the traditional basketball, even with the rules. And so I was sitting with Yao Ming, and he was introduced about the rules of the 3-on-3 basketball. It's very interesting. But you can see they're trying to promote basketball among the young people in the city, so which is great. So it was very exciting to watch.
As we speak right now, we are still witnessing some new surge of COVID-19 cases in Tokyo. There are some reports saying that there are some loopholes there that need to be tightened up as far as the village management and also competition venues. I wonder what your take is on this matter, which is pressing.
Dealing with such big events, I mean, and the people from everywhere, and we have a different understanding on the restriction. But however, overall, from my point of view, the things is under control, and maybe there's a few people or journalists, maybe they I don't know how they do that, because we have to protect what we finally got here. So and also what I have seen in the I'm staying in the Olympic Family Hotel. We quite to how do I say, follow the rules, and as also our schedule is full of busy. It's full schedule, and there's no time to hang out, to go outside. So which is from my experience, it's everything is under control.
Well, talking about the competitions, China and host nation Japan and the United States are really vying for more medals neck to neck up to this point. So how much pressure is the Chinese delegation under?
Olympics is once a lifetime for many people, not only athletes but officials as well. And it's if you want you see only about result, it's really suffering. But if you think about it is a dream which is have been achieving or have been pursuing, it is very different. And I respect all the performance, and from my point of view, also you probably see in my program, I try to promote Olympicism, not only the gold medals, and talk about real champions. And so it is definitely everybody here want medals. That's why we're here. But that's not only goal we are here.
Well, finally, before we let you go, after the conclusion of the Tokyo Games, the attention will be shifted to Beijing for the Winter Games. And as a Winter Olympic champion in the past, you know better than anyone else. So what might be the challenges ahead, and what kind of lessons can we learn from the Tokyo Games?
Definitely, and as winter sports athletes, of course, from my heart and more close to that, and also it's going to be in my country, which is very naturally close to my heart. But as working in the international federation, I have the duty to protect not only winter sports but also summer sports, every sport, all the athletes. So, yeah, naturally, I'm very much looking forward to the Beijing Olympics.
All right, so are we, Yang. And on that note, we need to wrap up this conversation. I know you have a flight to catch.
Thank
All the best
you.
and bon voyage. Bye.